Plenty of action, like you said. He brought look all the balls that went past the side, but
Almost.
the,
Yeah.
the four is going to be a little problem. He may have to consider playing safe off the four if he makes the two and the three.
Well, he could get aggressive and play the billiard too, off the four into the
Well,
five.
well, when the ball is that close to the rail, the ball you're going to billiard off, that ball comes off real quick. That
Yeah.
that would be a tough shot here. He figures a double kiss it if he plays the billiard. So anyway, I think he's just supposed to get to where he can play a good safe. Well, he did some dipsy doodle here. I don't know if it's going to help. If it weren't froze, it got froze
yeah,
now.
it's froze now. I saw that.
Yeah, he figured to have to play a safe off this ball. You know, the way they were sitting. Oh, I don't know about this.
Might have him behind the six or the
Yeah,
eight.
he got him with the eight. He got him with the eight. But actually, see, he made a good shot because he snookered him. But when you're playing a safe, don't put that ball anywhere near a pocket because the top players will break your heart kicking them in. Don't ever put it near a pocket.
Right.
I mean, even now, he's not like a big underdog to make it kicking it in. But, like I always say, you got to hit the ball because anything is better than ball in hand. Well, he hit it and he made it maybe. He did.
Maybe he did make it right into the side pocket. The four ball fours,
Well,
and he's lying pretty good on the five ball to come back across for the six here.
well, it's pretty thin there, Al. I don't know how well you play, but this is not a hanger. It's a very thin hit. To roll this in and hold it for the six, it's going to be difficult. He might have to shoot and go 1, 2, 3 rails and back because it's pretty thin. I don't know if he can roll this in, and he doesn't have a bank on it. I think he's got to go 3 cushions here. One, 2, 3, and you know what? Had he made the 5, it would have been perfect speed.
Yeah, he would have had a shot right between the 7-9 at the six ball, but unfortunately missed the five ball.
It was a tough situation.
Yeah.
That was a good stroke there. You notice how it hit the 7 and kept going forward? That's a good stroke. Because if he would have stopped the foot back, he wouldn't have had a good shot. That was real. He's got a powerful stroke anyway, like I said. Well, he looks like a powerful guy anyway. This is going to be good.
Back out for the 8 in the same pocket.
Well, fell a little short. You know, you wanted an angle here to go to the 9 in the side. You got it. He's okay here. He's okay. Good hit.
Larry Nevel knots
Wait a
this
minute.
matchup. Hold
Wait a
that
minute.
cue ball.
Okay.
Knots this matchup 1-1.
And he put the cue ball there just in case he missed. Wow.
Looks like he's got the speed down packed, Daddy. Living life on the edge.
Well, that was a pretty good out considering what he did with the 7 last rack. So that one is gone from his memory, I would say. Well, they're having a little trouble racking them.
Well, Larry accepts.
Well, now we're going to see that patented break here. Now that's a break. But sometimes hitting them hard doesn't make a ball.
Well, it made all the balls move up to the other side of the head string.
That was a powerful break. So now, if I were Larry, next time I break, I got to hit him softer.
Yeah, you got to find the speed, find the sweet spot.
Sometimes softer hit has a better chance to make balls. Look at how he hit him. 7 balls past the side. He's going to freeze him behind this ball to 3. Good hit. Good hit. And if you can freeze a guy like that, where he doesn't have angles to go into the rails, you take away a lot of the kicking area. That was a perfect shot. Perfect. Well, that was a good hit, too, but I don't think it's going to help him. Ball stopped pretty good for V. He has to kill this a little. He's okay here. He figures he's happy.
He's got the road map. The only thing is the 8-ball. I mean, he's got the shot if he gets the right angle on the 8-ball.
Oh, the 8's got plenty of room to cut it in.
I believe the fall ball either go into the side or the bottom corner. So depends on the angle he gets here in the 3. If he just draws back off the 3, he's going to play that 4 into the side. He's got the angle to go back across. He's going to play it into the corner. Now looking at the side pocket. He's got a couple
he's got to
options.
go to the side here. He's got to go to the side because if you get a funny angle on that 4, you're going to hit the point. That's going to change the direction of the cue ball. Yeah, he's got to go to the side. He did that nicely. He got good on this. But like you said, if there's any problem, it's going to be the 8. Oh, that isn't real good.
Maybe he'll take care of this right now.
No, he's not going to hit the 9. No. If he hits the 9, he's going to be missing the 5. He's got to go 1 rail to the 6 in the same pocket as the 5 with a little left-hand English. He ain't hitting the 9.
Came awful close.
Close doesn't count.
You're right. We're not playing hand grenades.
Yeah. But again, got to fall good on the 8, and then he's going to have to hit rails, which is always dangerous, especially if you go cross-side. That side pocket enters, but if he gets good, I like going 3 rails off the 8. Well, he's got a good angle here.
Yeah, just come back out to the center of the table a little bit more.
He's got to draw the ball about 1.5 feet.
Yeah.
Take the cut on the 8.
Right where you've seen him put his cue stick is where he wants to get back to. That's the angle he wants. He might, I don't know about using the inside 3 rails off the 8.
Well, I like that better than going, perpendicular. The side pockets enter.
Yeah.
I like going 3 rails to this because the side pocket does enter here. Let's see what he decides.
You're going to have to load it up if he's going to do the inside 3 rails.
Nah, you never have to load it. A little English, it'll grab. See, he went that way, but he caught a little of the point, and he's going to fall a little short. Oh, do you bank this or do you try to play a safe. I think he's got to bank it. Don't lose the game with a phony safe. Shoot at a white flag if you got no safes.
Well, he likes the bank. He's definitely firing at it.
He likes the bank. He's not even from Kentucky.
And splits the jaws of the side pocket.
Yep. Goes ahead 2-1 now.
In favor of Zion. We are racing to 9. You are watching the Turning Stone Classic 18.
This tournament got bigger and bigger. You know, it wasn't this big to start with. You know, now they're adding 25,000, which attracts a lot of the world's top players, not just this country, the world.
Right. Ralph Souquet is here, and
Yeah.
Darren Appleton.
Well, Ralph travels more miles per year than the president. Well, he tried to glance break it.
7 ball dropped into the corner.
Yeah. Well, you see it? He took a little bit off it. He glanced, broke it, and made a ball. Let's see if Nevel gets back to the table ever, if he will do that.
He's got a little funny here. He has to bring the cue ball back for the side pocket on the 2.
Yeah, you're right about that. But he has an angle. You know, when the ball's this close to the pocket, you play part of the pocket. He undershot it. Well, he's okay. But he's got to miss the 9 and go 3 rails to the 5.
And back cut the 2 into the side pocket.
Yeah.
He's got a little work here. Shouldn't be that difficult.
Well, the thing about the 5 is you don't want to have a thin cut like this because you got to get to the 6. So he wants to be as straight in on the 5 as possible without snookering himself.
And there
How
you go.
about missing the ball?
Back cutting the 2 and missed it.
Well, we still got the 3. What do you do here? You got to be happy the guy missed.
Well, Larry's got a clear shot right into the corner pocket.
Yeah.
On the right side of your monitor.
Good shot. But this is the part where you better get pretty full on the 5. You don't want to have to be hitting a lot of rails. Oh, I don't know. He's got the 4, and he could get the perfect angle on the 5 now. Wants to get straight in on the 5 without gambling on snookering himself. Perfect. Perfect. Really a great player, this Larry Nevel. You know, you want to watch the game played right, watch him. Well, I think he's got to go 3 rails now. 39 in this corner. No, he killed it with a little reverse.
And played it in the same corner
Good
anyway.
shot. Good shot, because going 3 rails, you might have hit the 9 and made it worse. Very good out. Very good out.
Larry Neville's strutting his stuff here
Yeah.
at the Turning Stone.
Tie ball game. Yeah, something's coming a little bit unhitched there because they never just rack them and get right up and leave them. I guess he likes it.
Let's see if Larry
He's not
turns
gonna
it
check
down a little.
He's not going to check this. Yeah, see if he can. Yeah, Larry doesn't care about everything being touched. He don't even check it. I don't blame him. Let's see if he whacks him again. Yes, he did. He made a ball finally.
2 balls. He made the 8 ball on the
Yeah.
side and the 1 ball in the corner.
Powerful break. Powerful break. Well, he's got a little tricky stuff to do here.
Well, there's not a ball touching a rail. If he can
Yeah,
get
but
by
he's-
this 2 and get
yeah.
back to the 3, he'll be.
He's got obstructions. You know, if you go one rail straight, you might go into the 9. If you try to miss it, you might hit the 7. This is not easy. See it? A lot of obstructions.
Yeah.
Very tough to get to that 3 from where he was. But he might have made the 4 ball a little tricky. No, he's got room on the 4 also. Maybe. It's close.
Probably play this with some inside and spinning out.
No, I think you
between the
got to
6,
draw
or
this.
draw
I
it
think
back
you
out,
got to
yeah.
draw it. You might even go into the 7 and 4.
There you go.
Well, he went one rail. He better be careful. Oh, he opened it up better.
Well, I don't know about that. That 7 looks like it drifted a little bit towards the inside now.
But I think it'll slop in as long as you don't have to do much with the cue ball. He's checking it right now. But first of all, he got straight in on the 3, which makes it a little bit of a problem. Can he draw this ball right back? I think the ball goes, especially like I said, if you don't have to hit it hard to do some great positioning. The 5 is pretty close, especially if you get this kind of hit, because you don't want to be straight in if you got to kind of cheat the pocket. Now he could cheat it because the ball isn't going to be rolling hard. Good shot. He got good on this. No, he didn't. There you are. That's a fool.
That'll work. Not only did he lock him up behind the 7, he cut the angle down
Yeah, well,
from hitting the long rail to the right. So I think Larry's going to have to go to the inside of the 7 ball, follow the path of that safe. He's got to watch he doesn't hit it too full. He'll scratch.
I think he might be going 2 rails.
Go behind it, yeah.
He did. But it didn't help him. It becomes sort of a road map, a connect the dots, and a Cosmo. Cosmo's an old-time player. We were talking about him earlier. He got good here. Here you don't have to gamble on getting close. Good shot.
You know, I've seen a lot of those shots missed when you're power drawing, you know,
Well,
and hitting the
especially-
point on the corner pocket or something on that
Yeah,
shot.
especially when you needed an angle on the 6 to get to the 7. So that's why I said you don't have to gamble on getting close to the 6 because you needed an angle anyway. Now he's just going to go 2 rails right to the 9. He can get as close as he wants. And close he got. New cloth, that's why the ball keeps rolling, you know what I mean? In a couple days, it'll slow down a little bit. Well, these guys are taking turns winning one.
Yeah. Zion now goes up by 1 game. He leads this match 3-2 over Larry Nevel.
Okay, let's see if we get the okay from Z. I guess it is. It's okay for him. We're seeing 2 different kind of breaks here. Larry Nevel is like power, whack 'em, and this guy's glancing him a little, taking a little off.
Not only
Not that
that,
time. That time he whacked him. And he wait,
Uh-oh.
what's going on here? He's disgusted. He didn't make a ball, but he changed his break. Last rack he had success. He changed his break. I think Larry's got a safe here. Frees him on the 9-1 rail. No, he played the 9. I don't think he had that angle. Yeah. He had a great save, but he decided to shoot the 9.
Shot it good, too. Just feathered the one
Yeah, he
ball.
shot it so
Wow.
good that he's going to sleep in the street now. Yeah, his backer over there doesn't think he hit it so good.
Nice shot.
It's a real good shot. Well, I don't see any big problems here. I think the 6 passes the 7.
And it's got
Got to draw
plenty other
back.
pockets if it doesn't. But Zion still has to get out here.
Well, he's going to go 3 rails and play the 5. Well, no, here's the 4. Here's the 4. Which way is he going for the 4?
Inside. Yeah, he's going to go to inside 3 here.
Yeah,
Maybe a little too hard.
yeah. Yeah, he went not real delectable here.
Well, Zion having a little problem with the speed of the table. Yeah, getting close to his work. This
Well-
last game, and now going way too far in this fall ball.
Well, the thing about this is position is pretty easy. Making the ball with the right speed, different, but he's going to have position if he makes it. He overcut it. He didn't even want to shoot it.
Shot it on the pro side. is what
Intelligent
that's
shot.
called.
Intelligent shot. He left an edge, but that was an intelligent shot. If the shot and position are tough, look to play safe, and that's what he did. I really thought he could shoot the ball.
Look at the eyes of Nevel just thinning that fall ball.
Yeah, well, he sold out this time. But again, there's a little obstructions. You know, there's not a natural path.
Now, this just turned into a no-problem table when the balls were not even touching a rail to shooting 2 times each in this game.
Yeah, it's a little tricky now. I don't know if the 6 passes the 7. I don't know if he can go around without hitting the ball. I don't know if he could even make it. He's not happy.
Too
Why
many
would you be
opportunities
happy?
here. Well, Larry's not going to let Zion have another opportunity. I think he's going to take advantage right
Well,
here.
does the 6 pass the 7?
The angle he's got a good angle to get even down table and shoot the 6 up.
Yeah, but you're taking a chance snookering yourself, too. The 6 must go.
Looked like he was trying to play
Uh-oh.
between it.
Wow, now it goes.
I don't think it goes behind the 7 ball.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh, it doesn't now. You're right. He's going to try to get him behind a 9.
Yeah. And that he
No.
Almost
no,
did.
no, he left an edge.
I think Larry's going to be looking at the back of the 7 ball now.
I don't think so.
You think he's going to go for the bank?
No, I think you cut it thin and you go upstream to the end rail, because if you don't get him playing a safe with a short shot, you know, you're going to give a guy a comeback. No, I don't. I think the speed lays a little funny to try to shoot the 6 and draw it behind the 7. I think you cut it and go way upstream, although he might be shooting your shot.
Or you might be banking, playing aggressive. That's what he did.
You
and
did
winds
say
up with a
he
shot.
likes bank. Yeah, I'll tell you what, he ought to go to Derby City this year and play in the bank pool. And I always say that, I hope a lot of you aren't getting bored, but I always say that he's from Kentucky when he makes a bank like that. But he's not, of course. He's from
Israel original.
Louisville, Israel.
There you go.
Yeah, he looks like a banker. I mean, that was not an easy bank. I would have never shot it. I would have played safe. But that's why I'm sitting here doing this with you.
Well, you're not missing a ball yet, so I'm not going to put you down in any way. In any case, Zion takes that game from Larry Nevels and now leads by a score of 4-2. What a turnaround, going from an open table to where you think one of the players would just run out to giving each other an opportunity at the table like 3 different times each. Well, Zion comes out on top as the victor in that game. Now set to break here in game number 7. We are racing to 9.
Well, Larry played a bad safe and gave him a chance to bank it. Although, like I said, I didn't like that thought. But meanwhile, Zion is breaking. Made a ball. He's got an angle to go to the 2. Well, what do you think here? Do you go to the side on the 2 or the corner?
I think he's going to play it for the side.
But once again, we got the 4 not cooperating.
But it depends
And
on
again, it's near the rail, so you might not even be able to play a billiard. But we'll see what he decides.
Looks like he's going to play it into the corner, though. He does. He comes down table to play the 2 into the corner.
That was a little more natural. The natural flow of the cue ball going forward. But the whole problem is the 4 ball. Yeah, this is interesting.
He's setting up to play the billiard.
I don't know. Like I said, that 4 is frozen, it looks like. And when you cut it, it's going to bounce right away and hit the cue ball. Let's see what he does here. Is he going to get past everything? Yeah, he did. Well, he got pretty good on this. All right, where do you play the 4?
Good question.
No, you play it in the corner to the left of him if you make the billiard.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this... He's playing the billiard.
Yeah. Where do you play the 4? That was the whole story. He got through the situation, but he didn't fall on the 4.
Now he's going to play the 4 down to the 9 and try to leave the cue ball up by the 5.
Well, here's, you mentioned it, I believe, yesterday, that now you're gambling on leaving some kind of shot on the 9.
Yeah.
You know, but you still have to gamble on it and put that 4 right on the end rail. Oh, I don't like this.
No, he tried to get behind the 5.
That was a bad decision there. I think you're better off putting it on the end rail and gamble on leaving the 9. Look, he left him perfect here. He's got an angle to get to the 5. Yep.
Yeah, you can put this game in the books right here.
Yeah.
That was a bad error by Zion, leaving Larry almost dead in the hole. And Larry obliges and says, "Thank you." Now going to go
Well,
up.
he needed to win this one. A big difference. 5-2 and
Sure.
4-3. Big difference. Well, let's see what he does with the break now. He made 2 balls last time.
He's been breaking right from the center of the head strings,
And
right
hard
into the
as
pack.
he could.
Yeah. And Zion's been breaking from the right side of the box, the left side of your monitor, but the right side of the box, and making a ball or 2. Larry's just been smashing right through him like a front loader.
Well, how are they racking? Well, we got a good view of Larry Nevel patiently awaiting to break them. See, I never had... When I was younger and the guy's having trouble racking them, I would say, never mind, let me break them. I didn't want to wait. Oh, that's rare. He checked the break. He checked the rack to see if everything was froze. He liked it. Now he's going to blast them. And he did blast them. And all he made was noise, which is my theory. You're better off taking a little off him.
And left a shot on the 1. And a chance to break out the 2 if it doesn't go.
Well, the 2 definitely doesn't go, but is the combination dead? That doesn't matter. He broke them.
Uh-oh.
He snookered himself. He snookered himself. That's the problem with hitting balls. They don't have to go favorable for you.
Opportunity was just there on that last shot, you know. It was just lying right for break, but
He never looked at the combination 2-8. That looked close enough to at least take a peek at it. Can he make this?
I think he's going to kick at it with speed.
No, he can make it.
Wow, I was fooled.
But what do you do now with the 3? You're a mile away, even if it passes. Yeah, I don't think you're the favorite here. I mean, if he makes it, he figures to get out. But if he misses it, he figures to lose. He didn't even want to make it, but he didn't do a good save here. That's not a good save. I don't think you cut at this. You shoot it straight on, stop the ball. The 7 is going to snooker the whole table. Well, let's see if he does that. No. He looks like he's cutting at it. This is going to be tough speed. He's going a mile away, which he is. Not real bad. Not real bad. In good stroke. This should be a hanger. Position's not tough. Well, now he's got an angle, but he's fine. He'll go 3 rails to the 6. Good shot. And he's got the proper angle to get close to the 7. And he's got the proper angle on the 7 to get close to the 8, which is good playing. You know, it's not an accident that he's falling good. No problem now. I think we're in danger of having a tie ball game.
Well, Larry Neville's just looks like he's just letting his stroke out now, but he just shoots this way all the time.
He's in rhythm right now.
Yeah.
He's going to be tough to beat now. Okay, race to 5.
We're tied at 4, folks. It's a race to 9.
Well, at the moment, you know, I don't want to confuse you out there, but I subtracted 4 from 9. That leaves 5. I went to
You
college.
went to the same school I did.
I went to college.
Yeah.
Yeah. Larry doesn't show much emotion ever.
He's a real nice guy, Larry Neville's.
All right, he's thinking of changing something. I guess not.
Yeah, he did. He went favoring the right
little
side of
right?
the head string. Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh,
Wow,
the
look
9
at the
was
9.
going. It was going before it got hit. But again,
It was definitely tracking.
no ball. Larry, how many times you going to break them hard? You got to take a little off. Try something. But sometimes being the best breaker on earth is a disadvantage because he's trying to prove it. You know, you got to take something off. You're not having success whacking them.
Well, he knotted the matchup at 4. So,
Yeah, he didn't sell out here, so he's just facing a safe. He might have a kick shot here.
I'm looking at it safe. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. He's
Got
got
there.
a kick.
Got a kick with
You
a
see
lot
what
of
I was
traffic.
talking about, folks? If you freeze him on that ball, he doesn't have an angle to kick. But he has one. He'll hit this. Will he make it? No, he almost did. Where are you going to stop? Well, it stopped. It sold out. I think the 2 goes in either corner. So he could soft draw this in this corner and fall on the 2.
Looks like he
got
overran
there.
this. Yeah, he overran it a little too far, though.
Now he's got a trick shot. Now he's got a trick shot. And the trick shot is hitting a lot of rails.
Coming out 3 rails, looks like.
Yeah, nice shot so far. Not good speed. No, it's all right.
Nevertheless, back in line.
No, he's fine. You need a little more angle to bounce off that cushion. He got a little angle. I think he's going to pound it in. Nicely done. Looks like the 6 goes in both corner pockets. What's this going to be? Got a little bit funny here.
Makeable, but he made it a lot worse
Okay.
than what he actually needed to.
Now, can he hit in front of the side and go 1 rail to the 6? He's scratching his head, so that's not usually a good sign. He's either got an itch or he doesn't like the way the balls are laying. I don't know. If he hits at good speed, I think he can hit on the front side of that pocket and go 1 rail to the 6. Let's see what he decides.
He might have to dig down at this ball. Is
He
he
might.
thinking about back cutting this into the side pocket?
I don't know what control that would be, but he looks like he's doing it now. You know, you got to fall on the 6 pretty well. This is a tricky position.
No,
He
jacked
shot
up.
it in the corner, missed it, and he left it a little funny. Larry has to play it safe here.
Yeah, I say fire right into the 5 ball and leave cue ball right there. Larry's thinking about cutting it. Left-handed, nevertheless.
Yeah, well, I don't like that shot. I think he's just supposed to shoot this to the end rail and try to get him with the 6. No, he's going to cut at it now. He feels like shooting. Good shot. If he gets that
He's got to get off the rail.
Yeah. Well, he's going to have to cinch the 6, take the shot on the 7, because you can't gamble on missing the ball.
Oh, he's
He's jacking
digging
up
down.
the stick. Man, look at that
Oh.
stroke. Okay,
very unfortunate.
see, my shot would have been better, but I didn't know he could stroke it that good.
But he's got a good safe here.
Yeah, he's going to try to put him on the 9.
Sure. Just like that. He would like to froze him on a 9, but this is just as good. It'll work.
Yeah, I would have never jacked up and shot that other. I would have just cinched it and take the shot on the 7. He might have to kick 2 rails here. Can he spin it enough? Yes, he could. Yeah, he's not going to like where it stopped.
Another opportunity for Larry.
Yeah. He's got to draw this 2 rails. You can't go forward. You got to draw 2 rails.
Oh,
Hey, maybe he can't
Wait a
make
minute
the
here.
7. Maybe he just can't make that 7. That's amazing. I never would expect him to miss that one. Can Zvi hit any part of the 7?
from my point of view, I can't tell.
Maybe
But
the
way
9
he's
is
lined
dead
up,
in
it
the
looks-
corner.
It looks like he
If he can hit this, he's got it safe. No good.
couldn't hit enough of it.
No good.
Well, here's the shot that you were talking about, just pocketing the 6
Yeah,
before
yeah,
and
yeah.
accepting the shot.
That's right. Because you're going to the 8. Well, he made the 7 this time.
This time he's doing it the right way.
And he's got perfect.
You must have gave him permission, Danny.
Well, he didn't have a choice there. Hey. Perfect.
We're going to have a new leader here. Larry Nevel now leads 5-4 in this race to 9 over Zion Z, or V.
V. You pronounce the V sound. We had a player years ago from Russia. It took me a year to pronounce his name right, and then when I finally got it right, he never came to a tournament again.
Are you talking about Eugene Staleev?
Evgeny Staleev. Not
Evgeny?
Evgeny.
In America, we call them Eugene.
Yeah, because they didn't have to pronounce Evgeny. That's why. But anyway, he never came again. He was a good player.
Yeah. All right, let's see where Larry lines that cue ball up.
Okay, is he going to whack him again?
He went all the way to the right corner.
He's going further to the right, but he's still going to hit him hard. It's not in his nature to hit him soft. He plowed it. I'll tell you what, Larry, you better learn to take something off, because you're not having success whacking him. Don't be stubborn with the break. You know, you watch where your opponent breaks from. You watch what speed he has, and if he's having success and you're not, you got to duplicate him. He's
right.
Not doing that. He's going to be froze on something here.
4 ball.
Yep. Well, he's got a pretty good kick at it. The 5 is
Now,
a
do you
little
kick
tied
towards
up.
the short side of the table? That's what he's going for.
Yeah. Anytime you got a choice, of course, you go to short way.
Funny things can happen.
Yeah.
Here.
Plus, he's got a pocket over there.
With that, he can scratch it, and if he gets behind the one.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Got
What
in
I
front of
meant
it.
is I didn't think he would go that under it. But he sold out. Now we're talking about the 5. You got to look at it. The 5-9 combination might be dead in the side pocket, because I don't think the 5 goes anywhere. They don't seem to want to look at dead ones.
I think they looked at it a long time ago, Danny.
I don't think so. 'Cause
No?
a little while ago, you didn't look at the 2-8, and it cost them the game. No, I think looking at dead ones is more of a straight pool characteristic.
Absolutely. In any case, he's going to look at
you
it
better
now.
check it. He's not checking it. That 9 looks at least close enough where you could throw it one way or another.
I think he just looked at
He's
the
looking
carom.
at it now. What carom? There's no carom.
Well, he took a look to see if he can carom off the 5 and make the 9 into the upper right-hand corner. And that didn't look good to him, and neither did the combination. So he's going to look to just maybe nudge the 5 out.
I would love to get up and run over there and look, which would be not kosher.
You remember Mike Zuglin?
Mike Zuglin and
He
I,
said that we are, what did he say? We're nobodies. We can't get involved in any coaching or refereeing. Yeah, he's going to nudge the 5 out. Good shot, but he's got the 8 now to deal with.
maybe, he might pass the 8. I can't tell from here. I can't tell, but he's looking at it. He might have room to go by it.
Boy, is he eyeballing that.
Well,
It's
the
got to
match
be
is
close.
getting out of play for him. He doesn't want to lose another one here. They're
It is-
getting near the end of the match. You don't want to get 2 behind when you're only going to 9. Well, you've got 2 balls.
Just make them both. Don't.
Yeah.
This way you don't have to deal with the 8.
Yeah, well, now he's got to deal with sticking the ball on the 6. He's near the rail. This is not an easy shot. It's a game winner if you could. You know what? I don't even stick it and shoot in this.
He's
side.
got the angle to go
No,
down
I go
and come
forward, and
Yeah.
shoot the 7 in the corner.
There you
So
go.
that makes the 6 an easier shot. But he looks like he's jacking up. No, I roll this in, take the 7 in the other pocket.
Now he got more of a difficult shot here.
Yeah, he got real thin here. Cue ball's going to be bouncing around a little bit. Yeah, that's why I like rolling it in, shooting it in the side. No problem with, in the corner. Then there's no problem with position.
Right,
Now
going for the natural shot.
Now the cue ball is going to fly out. Well, he hit the 9, and he's got a shot in the side. Yeah, he's got a shot in the side here. He's all right. And we're going to get tied up again.
Yes, we are tied at 5.
Now we're racing to 4. See, even though it changed, I knew how to do the subtraction.
Yeah, that was a big game there too, by the way.
I guess, like I said, the guy gets to 6 going to, it's getting near the end of the match. You don't want to be 2 behind with 5 more to play or 4. Get it? Now, why doesn't Larry watch that? The guy just made 2 balls, not hitting them hard. Larry's got to take advantage of that. It's a lesson watching your opponent break. He's making them. Look at this.
Yeah. Well,
This
Larry
guy-
knows better. He knows he should be doing that. But I think he's such in that gear of just power breaking all the time that he looks for the sweet spot that works with his power break.
Yeah, well, the sweet spot hasn't shown up. But
Right.
the thing about it is, like I said, being probably the most powerful breaker could be a disadvantage because he seems to have to prove it all the time.
It's harder to
see.
find that sweet spot sometime when you
Well,
constantly
this
power
guy
break.
found it. He made 2, hitting them soft.
Right. Ooh.
Except, oh boy. Oh, Larry got up here. He was surprised to see that.
Get up. He flew out of the chair and he
Hey.
decides to take his break at this point.
Yeah, this guy, that was a bad error.
Oh, we're looking at a short game here.
Yeah, that was the whole game, making the 2. There's nothing else to do now. Boy,
The only
oh
thing you
boy.
could do is just play the 4-9. This is going to be a short game, bringing Larry up by 1. That's what I'm
hold
looking
it.
at here.
It was a short game before this guy missed the 2.
Yeah.
We got to quit giving him the game so easily.
So the break worked, but the 2 ball didn't go. And Larry decides to take his break, so Zion will sit there in that chair of his and freeze a little bit and think about how he missed that 2 ball.
But he better not think about it when he gets his next inning. That was giving it away there. There was nothing about that was difficult. Maybe the pressure was he knew if he made it, it's going to be an easy win. Sometimes that's pressure. Because look at this.
Sometimes you take it for granted, too.
Yeah.
Well, this 2 ball's in the hole, and you just get up there and you bat at it, and sure enough, it didn't go in. But at this stage of the game, when you're knotted at 5, coming down the stretch,
You got to make that.
it's time to bear down.
You got to make that. Well, anyway, we're having a little break in the action here, and this is really a great arena, a great casino. Only problem is it's freezing outside. We're not getting snow, but it's freezing.
Danny, wait a minute now. You're from Buffalo.
Yeah.
Your blood has to be like alligator blood like mine right now.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
from up
yeah,
here,
wait,
too.
Wait.
All
I'm
right.
from Buffalo, but I lived in Florida 50 years.
You didn't get Florida out of your system yet?
But that's a mistake anyway when they say your blood is thinner when you're in. That's baloney. Temperature of your body is the same all the time. So your blood isn't thinner because of the temperature. That's baloney.
But you know what I noticed? I would have folks come up to the house here, from either down south a ways. And here I am in the driveway with, whether it be a short sleeve shirt, doing something around the house. And they would come up and, they would say, wow, it's so cold up here. And they would have sweatshirt on or a jacket on. Maybe it's just the lifestyle of getting used to the temperature, whatever it is. But you know how the locals are up here. They say, oh, your blood's getting thick.
That's baloney.
Yeah, I know.
But we have a guy in our pool, Derek, I hope you're watching this. You know, at the Classic Q, Depew, New York, 3 minutes from the airport. Best pool room in Western New York. Great people, great food. And my friend Derek, all winter, just wears a T-shirt. Doesn't matter if it's 10 degrees with a blizzard. He walks around in a T-shirt. And he doesn't seem bothered, and he never gets sick. It's Derek.
It's amazing.
Okay, let me see. Could I have any more T-shirt stories here while we're waiting?
Well, we can talk about those buffalo wings. I looked it up on the internet, and the joint that I was talking about was called Duff's, where they sell the famous buffalo wings. And you had mentioned the Anchor Inn.
The Anchor Bar.
Or the Anchor Bar. And when I Googled both of them, the Anchor Bar also came up. Both,
that
really
was
nice.
the most famous one.
Yeah.
But Duff's became famous because when Barack Obama came to Buffalo, he went to Duff's for his wings.
Yeah.
And I think it was $16, and he paid it out of his pocket.
Yeah, I remember reading the article on that.
Okay.
Well, in any case, we're back at the action.
Yeah, here we go.
We're looking for a 4-9 combination.
But he's got to make the 2 first.
Yeah.
He's fine. Okay, how straight did he get here? Is he going to have to come with a thin cut on the 4-9, or can he get pretty straight on it? Let's see. He's fine. Yeah. Zvi has to be very mad at himself because he threw away a gimme game.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, unbelievable. But, like I tell everybody, I've been doing this over 50 years. I never met a player who didn't miss. Everybody misses. Well, there he edges. Let's see what he does with the break now. The other guy made 2, hitting him soft.
I think he's going to move the cue ball. He shot from
Hey,
the
he
far
moved
corner.
it all over the place, but
Yeah.
he still broke them hard. The point is not where the cue ball should be placed. The point is the speed of how to hit him. Let's see if he gambles.
He's just always power breaking. He's looking for his spot where he can make balls. That's all he's doing.
Yeah, but if it's not working, you got to have all this in your game to be a champion. You know, you got to have all the right decisions.
Well, at 6'5", I mean, he's not making balls, but he's still in this match. It's
Yeah.
hard to believe
But it's not
Because-
due to the break.
because the break is so big in this game of 9
Now
ball.
he went to the left side, but
Yeah.
he's still going to hit him hard. No, he took it
Oh,
off.
See that?
He took it off a little bit.
And I think he dropped. Didn't he drop the
No,
ball?
he didn't make one anyway. He doesn't like it. He's saying, I did what he did, and I didn't make a ball.
He might be saying, I don't have to make a ball to win this match.
Okay, do you shoot this in the side and try trick position, or you just
Lock
snuck him behind the 6?
Lock him up.
You like that? Locking
Yeah.
him up?
Yep.
Well, that's what he did behind the 8. But I don't know how good he locked him up. He's looking at it, and he doesn't look real happy. I think he might have left it. Yeah, Larry's shooting at it.
He's going to have to spin it a little bit, probably. That's all he had to do.
Well, he had more room than he thought because he hit it on the full side, and the shot required thinner.
Got to get the rake out.
Well, the only problem with this shot is exactly this. He couldn't reach it naturally. He didn't even want to try to get to the 2. I don't really agree with that shot because he had an easy enough shot on the 1 to try to get on the 2. You know, all you're doing here is trying to snooker the guy so you can get ball in hand. He just had almost ball in hand and didn't shoot. So he doesn't feel real confident right now.
Well, if he gets ball in hand now, he's got the 1 and the 2 and the 3 right in the line up there.
So what? He just had the 1.
Yeah.
And he didn't even try to get to the 2.
There's a lot of
I
traffic.
don't agree with the thinking. I don't care. You're a player and you can do something with the cue ball. You know, he could have hit it with right hand English, maybe going behind the 3. Anyway, I'm second guessing. Now he's going to have ball in hand again. I should say again because he didn't have ball in hand, but he had a good shot.
Right.
Anyway, like we say for years, it's a lot easier from the booth than it is on the table. So, you know, and we know that he's a good player. Well, let's see if he can get out with ball in hand now that he decided to play safe. Of course, this is better position
The 4
than
goes,
he had.
the 5 goes, the 6 goes. Every ball has a pocket here, so he's, by all means, supposed to get out this rack.
But you still have to fall on the balls.
After he banked the 1 ball in.
Well, that went because it's new. The cloth is
Speed.
new. It will slide. When it wears out a little, might not have gone. All right. We got the right angle on the 2 to get to the 3 to get to the 4. That's what it's about. 3s. Well, I don't know now.
He's good. He needs the angle on the 4 to get to the 5. So he wants to favor the left side of the
wouldn't,
table.
You know, I wouldn't have done that. I would have went straight and tried to shoot the 4 in the other pocket because it gets a little tricky now. You know, can he hit this soft enough to have a good shot on the 5? It looks like he got pretty thin.
I think he wants to be almost straight in on the 5.
Well, he's not going to get straight in on the 5 with this angle. But he needs a little angle anyway. And that's what he got.
That angle will work.
Oh, yeah. He's perfect. The 6 goes by the 8. He's double checking it now. And we're in danger of having a tie ball game again. Pretty good hit.
Just going to spin out 2 rails here in
Yeah.
the upper left-hand corner of the table.
He's all right
But
here.
he's got to make the 6.
Pretty good. Pretty good. And I always say that even though the 8's near the pocket, you still like to get close as you can because it makes position to the next ball better. You know, it's fine if it's the game ball, but you still have to play position. So you want to get close to that ball anytime you could without gambling on missing.
Looks like he's going to play 3 rails back out here.
Yeah, he's fine.
Just make the 9 ball.
Yeah.
That's all he has to do. And that he does. And we're, I believe, tied at 6 now,
We
aren't
are. It's a race to 3 now. Turning Stone Classic. There it is. 18th year already. This is the stuff that makes you know you're getting old. This tournament's been 18 years. Well, the only time I feel old is when I look in the mirror. So I got rid of all my mirrors in my house.
Did you? I got a call from a museum the other day. All right,
He doesn't like it.
we're back to the rack attack.
Well, he just pushed the ball over with his hand. The great Willie Moscone wouldn't let a referee touch the balls because he said the guy's hands were greasy and they got on the balls. The reason I said that is because Larry just pushed the ball over instead of the rack. Grease got on the ball.
Larry's got an opportunity here. I don't know if he can cut it in. It looks like he can.
He is. It's the speed that's the problem, and he missed the ball. Uh-oh.
Larry's getting aggravated with himself now.
Yeah, I don't blame him, man. You got a chance to get to 7.
Yeah, and the game's tied at 6. It's getting
shaky.
close. He
It's
knows
shaky. The 2 goes in the side, it looks like. Look at the way they stopped here. I don't see any problem whatsoever here.
Yeah, I don't see a problem here at all. The only problem I see is Larry letting Zion back to the table again. He's frustrated with himself there in the chair. Right back out to the center of the table, nothing fancy. Get on the 3 ball, slide across for the 4, come out 1 or 2 rails.
No, I don't see any problems here, but I don't want it to sound too easy for you duffers out there. Well, now it looks like he's got to shoot it in the corner.
Which isn't bad with the 5 lying where it is.
Yeah, but you still got to get good on the 5. Because you still got to go to the 6 and the 7, so you want to get perfect on the 5.
You just bounce out 1 rail. He's not going to play anything.
You don't have much angle to do that.
Uh-oh. How's the speed?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. Now he needs a little angle on the 6 to fall on the 7. There's no problems here. We're just talking right now. He's going to... Anytime you got this shot, don't draw the ball. Speed is tougher. You're better off going to the rail like this.
That's all. Cheated the side pocket a little bit to create an angle. Right back out.
All right, the only way you can go a little astray is getting straight on the 7. You need a little angle to get good on the 8. And he did that. Now I think he's going to go forward 2 cushions. Try to get straight in on the 8, stop it, and shoot the 9.
And take a
Oh, he
one-game
underhit
lead.
it. Oh, he hit that a little bit too slow. Now it gets tricky. Man, that's a shot where you got to think about, am I better off shooting too hard or too easy? In that case, you would have been better off a little bit hard. Not that it's disaster, but it's a little bit tricky. Yeah, he overcut it. He did it good. He overcame the problem.
Back and forth, 1 game each, 1 game up, 1 game down. Zion now leads this match 7-6 in this race to 9.
Well, now he'll get extra careful getting near the end. He's going to check this with a magnifying glass.
8 ball flew right into
Yeah,
the side
he
pocket.
played position on the 1.
And he does have it.
Yeah, but what do you do now? Do you hit the 2 or can you draw past it?
I think he'll just draw past it.
You can hit it full enough to do that?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he could.
And every ball has a pocket. We could be on the verge of seeing Zion go up on the hill here.
Well, the 7 doesn't look like it has a real clear pocket.
He bumped the 2.
Oh,
Now
I
he
didn't
created
know.
a problem.
That was terrible. But that's what I thought. You said he could hit it full and get on the 2.
It looked from here like he can.
What do you do now? You don't shoot the 9, do you?
I think he's going to lay him up on the 4 ball if he can.
I don't know.
And have the 2 go between the 7-9 and lay the 2 up on the lower short rail.
Boy, you got it easy.
Well, from here, it's not that hard.
It's not. How about if you're playing Larry Nevel and he only needs a few games? Does it get a little harder?
I just break my stick down and leave.
Let's see what he does here. I think it has entered his mind to shoot 9. Nope. He got rails. He left an edge. He can hit this too. The problem is when you're playing this and you can hit the 2 and leave the guy alone, you just think that no matter where it stops, the guy's going to make the 9. You do think of that.
Yeah.
Because he could fan this, maybe get him with the 8 and go all the way to the end rail. But he's afraid of leaving the 9. Nevertheless, he did it. Did it very well, too.
He's got him trapped up behind the 4 ball.
Yeah, except now.
Got a little
again,
ticky here.
Yeah, he's got a little rail first,
Yeah.
ticky, and he's got a chance to make the 9, especially if you're Larry Nevel. You think that way. You think all the guy has to do is hit the 2, he's going to make the 9. Because it is going at the 9. Well,
It's going to go out the 9 now.
Yeah.
If
Let's
he
see
bumps
what
it a little
happens
bit more.
Here. Yeah, that's better.
If the 4 ball doesn't pass the 9 ball, I'm not looking for Larry to run out. I'm looking for a 2-9 combination.
Well, he's sure thinking about it.
He hates to do it. Larry likes to run the game out. But if that 4 doesn't go by that 9,
You're right. You still could play the 9 and freeze the guy behind the 4 in case you miss it. But now he looks like he wants to run out. The 4 must pass. Anyway, decision time. And like you say, if the 4 isn't totally clear, well, he's not even thinking about a safe. I would move it another inch to the right from here. And if I miss it, I'm going behind the 4. Now he might be doing that.
yeah, it looks like he's going to do that.
It's a good shot.
That's exactly what he did, and
Yeah.
pocketed the 9, tying this match up at 7. We got a barn burner going here.
Race to 2. Exciting match. 10,000 people in the stands jumping up and down.
Well, I'll tell you what, the place is starting to fill up. This is such a great venue here at the Turning Stone Classic in Verona, New York, at the Turning Stone Casino. If you've never been here, there's another one coming up shortly. You can follow the Northeast Josh 9-Ball Tour, ran by Mike Zuglin.
Okay, where does Larry put the ball now?
And touching the balls again. I think that grease type of theory of you're getting your grease on the ball came from 3-cushion billiards. You always see everybody in white gloves touching the balls and moving them around.
Snooker, too. The referees have white gloves on all the time.
Yeah. Okay, Larry's to the other side of the box. Let's watch the speed. He did turn it down a little bit last time.
Yeah, he did. Not this time.
Turned it back up again.
You know, the one keeps just missing the side, but it's missing it. Oh, Larry's disgusted. What do I do? He says, I'm the best breaker. Why ain't the balls going in? He's talking to himself, too.
Is he saying to himself, maybe Zion has a way of racking the balls in a special way? Is he trying to figure it out? I mean, does that go through your mind?
It did years ago, but it's baloney. There's nobody who can rack the balls and double cross you or make a ball when he racks. You know, some of the tournaments now we're playing rack your own, so you can't blame anybody. He's going one rail to the 2 in the same pocket here. No, he didn't. He played it inside and hung up the ball. Boy, this is really getting exciting. Man, he figured to get out from there if he made that ball.
The 3-8 is a concern.
Yeah, a little bit, but look where the 2 is. He's
I
going to
think
play the 9.
He's going to nudge the 8.
He's going to play the 9. That's what he's going to play.
Back-to-back combinations?
Yeah, he's playing the 9. And the thought here is the 3 is funny anyway, so I'm shooting the 9. And I'm making the 9, and I'm getting on the hill.
The
first.
9 flew in there like Larry told it to fly in there.
Yeah.
Larry on the hill.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy has to beat him 2 in a row now, which isn't impossible if you win the first one because it's your break, but the break hasn't been that big of an advantage so far. Let's see what Larry does now.
Larry's about to break for the last time in this match.
Yep.
As 15 games are in the books. Okay, he moved Whitey back towards the center of the table.
Which means he's going to pound him. Where are you, 9?
Looking for the side pocket.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Once again, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 9.
Double hill.
But he's got to fall on the 2. But he's got the angle to do it.
I think his only concern here is making this 1 ball.
Yeah.
2
well, he's
hanging
going to
right
make
there.
the 1. The 2 is automatic. 3, 9. Yeah. We're going to have a race to 1. Uh-oh.
Speed control comes into play here.
You better stop. No, the ball's hanging, so he's got an angle.
Just roll it. Favor the left side of the table. Perfect. And just like that, double cheeseburger, hill, hill.
Race to 1. You probably don't remember it, but Pat Fleming had a tournament at Derby City one year. Invitational, race to 1. He wanted to make everybody suffer.
Pat comes up with some great games. If everybody had an opportunity to play in that.
Yeah, even if you made a ball on the break, you had to push.
Right.
You had to push. So it was very, cerebral, actually, because if you made a ball on the break, you had to do a good push because you're only racing to 1. It was interesting.
But both players had opportunities to get to the table.
Right.
It was great.
That's what the whole idea was.
Yep. Okay, Hill. Zion set the break here.
One in the side.
Wow, he made a
Look how
couple
many he
balls.
made.
3 balls
Three
on the
balls.
break.
Where are you, 2? Uh-oh. Larry's disgusted. He couldn't make a ball on the break, and this guy
How's that 9
just
ball
made
look?
3.
Sorry to cut
Oh,
you
you
short.
can't shoot
Oh,
the 9.
okay. I didn't know.
Forget about shooting the 9
Yeah.
here.
I just didn't know how
If
close
I were
it was.
Larry, I'd hope he shoots the 9.
Because
if he-
back cutting this. Sorry, Danny. Back cutting this 2 ball into the corner pocket is no simple
Well,
task.
the 2 might go past the 9 also. But the thing is, he's got to get on the 3. That's the trick. Yeah, I think the 2 has a full pocket either corner. But, yeah, he can.
Still not simple task.
No, but if he can soft draw it to the side rail and the 2
Yeah.
passes the 9,
Yeah.
he'll have a good cut on the 3.
Yeah, pretty
No,
easy angle.
I'll tell you, I'd rather be V here.
Than sitting in the chair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's going to shoot this.
he's going for it.
Yeah. No, he's shooting it in the other corner. No, he didn't.
Watch the Nina.
Well, it's a good thing this. Well, he didn't make it, but look at this. This is a typical Hill game. Look at this. The 9 tied up. The 3 is not easy anyway. So there's plenty of suffering going on here for the players and their backers.
Larry just shot up out of his chair. Looked like he just sucked on a gigantic piece of lemon with the sourpuss on. He can't believe the 7-9 tied up.
I'd like to have the whiskey concession selling it to backers. He snookered himself. He snookered himself. But look at the 7-9. So it's not fatal yet. Yep. Freeze him on the rail.
Yeah, Larry says earn it now.
Can't possibly shoot this ball. You got to bank it perpendicular all the way to the end rail where the cue ball is right now. Shooting this, you're liable to go right in the corner pocket scratch. Bank it right to where the cue ball is right now.
Just leave him.
Leave distance, but get the 3 to the end rail where
Yeah.
he doesn't have a chance to shoot it.
There's not much here. What he doesn't want to do is break that 7-9 out.
No, I don't think he'll do that. You know, I'll give him more credit than
Well,
that.
I'll tell you what. Looks like the way he's lining up here.
No, he
Okay,
did what
he
I
did it,
said.
yeah.
He just didn't do it hard enough, only because he's worried about making the cue ball. Because the cue ball was going towards that pocket. All right, Larry, we're going to make a spectacular out here. We're going to pound the 3 in, fall on the 5, and then with the 6, you're going to go one rail and hit the 9.
He's going to shoot aggressive. You know it. He's going to come out. I mean, this is your opportunity. You're up at the table. How many opportunities are you going to get? He's going to fire at it. It's Hill. He's got to take the shot.
He did it. He's not going to be snookered here, I'll tell you. Good shot. Well, he's going to get the angle I said. This is going to be interesting.
I don't like rolling this ball into the corner.
What do you like doing?
From here, it doesn't look like he has any opportunity. I mean, any other options but cutting into the side pocket, but he's going to roll it.
Yeah, he's going to be fine here.
Just don't like rolling it that long. He played it like it's supposed
Uh-oh. Now what?
to. I think he's got the perfect angle just to draw straight back into the 9, no?
No, I wouldn't even gamble on that because you might brush it and snooker yourself. Now I think you just play safe. Cinch the 6, cut the 7th in, and leave them long. That will win more matches from this point than trying to hit these balls. I would never try to hit these balls.
The only thing cinching the 7 ball, and possibly lining up.
Okay, this is what I'm
Karen.
talking about. He didn't have to like it.
Wow, that
He
was
could have
close.
snookered himself hitting that ball. But anyway, you got to cut the 7 now and put the guy on the end rail. You're still the favorite from here. Good shot. He hit rail first, actually. Now, what do you do?
Try to hook him on the 9. Freeze him.
Oh, I don't think you can do that. That's real dangerous, pal. That's real dangerous. You know what?
What do
I don't
you?
think he has a good safe, so therefore, you got to shoot at the white flag here. You got to
Bank it?
shoot. Yeah, don't lose this game playing a phony safe off the 7. Just go all out and bank it in the corner where the cue ball is right now. That's the bigger pocket. He doesn't have a good safe. Don't lose this game with a phony safe. You have to shoot.
Here we go.
Yeah, you got to give yourself a chance here. He's shooting this ball, and I don't blame him. There is no good safe. But he shot it in the wrong pocket. He shot it in the wrong pocket. The bank was much easier in the other pocket, and he wasn't going to get him behind the 9 very easily. So now Larry has a chance. Do you cut it in or bank it?
Well, if you can cut it in, cut it in.
I don't know. Speed is funny, but he might be cutting it in. Watch out for side pockets. He banked it. He
And didn't
banked
make
it and missed it and sold
Just
the ranch.
Sold the John Deere tractor. I believe Larry already conceded. No?
No,
I thought he was going to break his cue down.
No, I don't think so. You let the guy shoot the game ball. Well, Larry is getting ready to put his cue away. And you know the rule here, if you break the cue apart, you give up the game. But he's doing it with his sneaky thumb. See it? He did it with his thumb without anyone looking.
There you have it.
Yep.
Zion taking that match away from Larry on a bad bank shot on the 7 ball.
All right, folks, we got plenty more good matches. Don't go away. Danny Gilberto and my friend here, Al Leon. Do you have any relatives? Your name is Leone?
No,
Oh,
it
no.
used to be Leone. It used to be, but my great-grandmother cut it down to Leon.
Because I got a good friend in Niagara Falls. His name is Jimmy Leon.
With an E.
Yep.
My great-grandmother used to pronounce that Leone. In fact, there used to be a restaurant called Mama Leone's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
In Manhattan.
Yes.
I used to go there.
Yeah.
In the
well,
50s.
the person that owned that was a very good friend of mine. He's Jewish.
Mama
His
Leone's.
his
It wasn't a
mother-in-law's
real
Italian.
big, classy restaurant, but it was Italian.
His name is Herbie Levy. He's an Italian. He's a Jewish guy married into an Italian family.
Yeah. It's only a judgment call.
Yeah, I know,
Well,
I know.
you won anyway. That's good.
No,
Congratulations.
thanks, but not to win
I
like that.
thought you should have shot the one, try to fall on the 2.
comfortable with that. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Well, that's good enough. You want to do the other one?